Hello everybody and welcome back to my Lego city where not a lot has changed. I did some work on the comic store this week as well as on the Power Minus area, which probably has to go because I have some new plans for the monorail, which is pretty exciting. We'll talk about all that, but I'd say for now we'll start by taking a closer look at the comic store. So here we are, and you can already see that I almost finished the upper level of the comic store. Unfortunately, I forgot to order some pieces, so I wasn't able to finish it completely. Looking at it right now, I almost feel like there's going to be too much white in there. I kind of want more of the dark red to come through, but it's too late now. You know, all my planning includes lots more white. I might go back and redo this at some point once I'm sick of all this white, but right now I think it's going to stay. I think it might look better without the white pillars, but I want to see how those look once my design is completed. And then I'll have to build the roof, which will also be pretty exciting. For now I will not do the interior. My idea was to do maybe one or two more buildings on this raised platform area of my city, then do the big city expansion, and then go back to the raised area to work on interiors and maybe lighting. I'm not sure about that yet. I have been looking at different ways to light up my city. There's obviously the official brick loot lights, which Mr. Bookie Boo has recommended to me, but I don't know, I still feel those are kind of pricey. I got some 3mm LEDs, which I was going to use for the Power Minus area, but I think these might actually work in the normal houses as well. But that's something I'll have to try out. Right now, I think I might get one of those cheap Chinese lighting kits for the diner, just to try it out. I don't know if it is going to be good or not. Probably not, but it's worth a shot. But yeah, that's the current plan. No interior for now. I will do that later, and then of course I will start with the bottom floor for the interior, and then I will work my way up. Something else that I could show you while we are here, I did do some experiments with the wall over here. I've been trying to figure out how I want the railing to look. You know, if you have a figure standing right here, it should be high enough for the fig not to fall over. I don't like the studs here. I just didn't have tiles right now, which is honestly sort of embarrassing. Like I'm lacking very basic pieces in my collection, like 1x6 dark gray tiles, or this 1x2 white dish that ought to be on the top of the lamppost. I still haven't found that. That's kind of sad, to be honest. But yeah, I definitely want to finish this wall soon, at least up until here, maybe even a bit further, just to make this all look a little more complete. And when I mean finish, I mean with the railing as well, maybe some more lampposts over here, all that. Again, I think for now I said I would build a cafe over there and Brickwear headquarters over there in the back. I think I will honestly focus on this area, because right there I want another building. I already talked about that in my last city update. You can go back and watch that again. That's actually, no, don't watch that again, that's a waste of time. But yeah, I wanted to build a building there that's kind of an overpass, I guess, or rather a building that has a tunnel going through it for the street. And I will do that. I think that's my next project, really. But I have one more thing I really want to talk about, being the Power Minus area and the monorail. So I'll just move over here, and you can already see a little monorail track in the back there behind the Elvis Cadillac. Now, My idea was originally to have the monorail down there as just a subway train. But I don't know, I really want my monorail to be part of the city expansion as well at some point. So I was thinking the monorail could actually go up behind the buildings and then just, continue over there all along that edge of the table, and then do a curve and just wind up in the expansion, which is going to be somewhere over here. So yeah, I hope that was somewhat clear with my hand wobbling over there. But what I'm trying to say is that I want my expansion to go here with another table. So I'll move all this to the right, and then the monorail will just sort of be the quickest way to get to the new cityscape. Now, for that I would have to change the monorail rail layout I have right now, and I will probably also have to get some custom pieces that are like straight incline tracks for the monorails made by HartixBrix, because usually, I'm just gonna show that right now, the monorails have tracks like these where you can't just go straight up. You always have to take two of these tracks if you want to go up or down, and that is a huge waste of space, and it also looks kind of stupid to have the monorail going up like this. It's sort of strange. So yeah, I'm going to get a custom piece for that, which that'll be interesting to see how that actually fits in with the original tracks, because those are pretty intricate pieces. Then that means I will have to change up my power minus area down here, which I almost completed. Let me just get the train out of the way. So yeah, I think I should go just a little lower. Yeah, like that. So my original idea was to get some, just something gray to cover the back up, so it actually looks like a cave, some big ugly rock pieces or something like that. And then I wanted to light up the lights of the actual vehicles, which is why I got the LEDs. But I'm not sure if I can keep this area intact. Right now, the way I see it, I have to place in one more switch track to keep the subway monorail loop intact. And that would mean that I would have to drill another hole through the support structure over here to the right, the wooden support structure. You can already see a tunnel hole in there, and I will have to drill another one. And then probably there won't be as much space for power minus. So what I did think I would do is just keep the massive thunder driller over there, because that's really the most iconic set. And then maybe one or two smaller vehicles, just do more rocks and all that. And I think that will work out, but that's the current plan, because I really want to go to have the monorail go up in the back. Now the issue with that really is, you saw how low the elevated rail was. I mean, I can't have it go up too high, because the city expansion area will not be on a raised section, so it would sort of be a waste of space for the monorail to go all the way up just to go back down again. So what I was thinking was we could have the monorail at the height I showed earlier, which would mean that unfortunately there won't be any new buildings in this area over there, but we could do another monorail station there, which would be sort of nice, I think, to connect the city together. Even though it would be sort of stupid to, have a station over there and then you can just walk over to the next station over there. But, it's just Lego is just a toy. We'll just do that for fun. I don't know. It doesn't have to make sense this time. For once, it doesn't have to make sense. But yeah, that's my current idea. And I just wanted to ask you guys if you think that's a risk I should take, if I should even, reconstruct my whole area here, have less buildings up here just to have the monorail running over here, which I think would look really nice once the actual city expansion has come in. But right now, I'm not too sure on it. And also because it isn't so high, it isn't as high as I would like it to be. If I just put the rails down here, you can see that's not very high off the ground, But then again, if I add some detail, I think it could look nice, and we could add another monorail station there, which would also look great, I think. So yeah, I'll just do one of these little info card polls where you tell me if you think that's a good idea or not. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I'm going to listen to you guys. I kind of just want to do what I want. But I definitely want to hear your opinion. Also, tell me in the comments if you have any ideas on how to pull this off, or maybe how to make it look a little bit better. I was thinking I could raise up the whole subway track down below just to add like a few more bricks of height to this area. But I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. I don't know. I might just keep it like this. So yeah, actually I think that's it for this week. There's not too much to add, I think. Just one thing. Yeah, one more thing. I don't think there will be too many more city updates in the next few weeks, because unfortunately I have to deal with some car repairs, which will be very pricey, and so my Lego hobby has to take a step back. I will of course be putting out more content on this channel. I have the March news roundup ready, as well as some sort of essay styled videos. So you will definitely hear from me, just not from the city anytime soon, because I think I will have to take a little break just to be able to pay for the car. So yeah, that's about it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me all your suggestions down below, and I'll see you next week.